Hello folks, hello Rocky, hey Max, hey Silent, hey Anxiety, how are we? I'm running a little bit late, so I'm just having a snack. And then I will be right with you. I've also got to like get everything sorted. I'm running a bit late, okay? But I will be with you in just a moment. So settle in, get yourselves comfortable, and I'll see you in a second. Hello everybody! How are we? I'm here. I'm here. I'm tired, but I'm here. It's been one of those days where I just don't know what to do with myself, so I've not really done much. But tonight we are carrying on with the PillowRealm that we started in Tiny Glade. So if you don't remember or you haven't been here, just made a strange taco salad. What's strange about it? Dare I ask? But if you weren't here or you can't remember, this is the PillowRealm, which is the realm for me and my followers. I am Pillow Talk, PillowRealm. There's a theme. The castle in the center is where I live, and all of my mods have a little house in here. And then as we move out, all of these houses, there should be one for each of my followers, but I haven't counted yet. And I'm putting off doing the counting because I don't think there will be enough. But I really don't know where else I can fit things in. So we are just going with it. Anyway, I can't remember where we were up to in the building. Like building. Oh, down here, building wise. We were here. Okay. Let's just get stuck in, shall we? It's a mix of tomatoes, lettuce, sour cream, and sausage, as well as tortillas. That doesn't sound too bad. I've definitely eaten worse and called it a taco, probably much to the dismay of any Mexicans out there. Some people will indeed have to share, but you know what? We're all friends here, so I think that will be okay. Now, some of these houses are very small, some of them are a little bit bigger. This one, for example, very small. But it's not the size, it's how you experience it. That's what I'm going with here. I would, on the subject, absolutely take some tacos right now. Haven't had dinner yet. That's why I was also having a snack before stream. I don't know what I'm gonna have for dinner when I do eventually make it. Actually, this house isn't as small as I thought because it goes back quite a way. Like, it catches the moat. I was about to yell at you a little bit, but if you had a snack, I won't yell. I mean, you may still yell when you find out what the snack was. I want tacos now. Snack is a snack, better than not eating anything. Okay, so I've been in pain today. My back's really hurting me. So to make myself feel better, I had a chocolate bar. But I'm lactose intolerant. So it'll cause me more pain, but it's a different kind of pain, so it doesn't matter. Yeah, basically we're okay. Don't you love how much I make sense as a human being? I do. I think I make lots of sense, and I'm a very sensible person. Like, what am I supposed to do? Say no? Yeah, no, that's exactly what I'm supposed to do. Okay, that's not going to go there, so I think I'm going to put it down here. Thank you! Thank you, Rocky. I appreciate that. I will be having dinner after the stream though, I promise. And I will make sure that it is reasonably healthy and sort of nutritious. Because so far all I've eaten today is chicken nuggets, chips, and a chocolate bar. So I should probably try and get some vitamins in there. Possibly. You ate cream the other day knowing it'd probably make you sick too. See, there you go. It's I don't know a single lactose intolerant person who doesn't frequently indulge. Ice cream. Okay, no, now ice cream would kill me. If I just had like a little bit of cream on like a cake or something, I could get away with it. But like ice cream, for some reason, is way worse than any of that. As long as you don't eat something that you're so allergic to that it could kill you, it's up to you what you indulge in. Yeah. I mean, I'm not gonna die from lactose, I'll just hurt a bit tomorrow. Now, if I was voluntarily, for some reason, snacking on antibiotics, that would be a different thing entirely. But I'm not doing that, because I'm not a fool. Or I'm not that much of a fool. Although I imagine everybody has differing opinions on that. This camera in this game. I didn't realise that I was lactose intolerant for the longest time. I didn't realise I was lactose intolerant actually until my mother found out that she was lactose intolerant, and it turns out it's not normal to feel like crap every single time you have dairy. Apparently. Who knew? Not me, that's for sure. Ooh. I do apologise. This whole not doing anything on a daily basis is really starting to make me tired. I've done nothing today aside from play games, have a nap. No, that's about it, to be fair. Oh, I cooked breakfast. Here, so put them on top. Okay. Ah, good god. Oh god, stop. These seem very high compared to the other side. But that is the line that they're sitting on there. Okay, if you say so, Tiny Glade. You keep your secrets. Might call you dumb for eating things you're allergic to. But it'll be in that, yeah, that tracks kind of tone. Oh yeah, no, that's fine. I mean, you can call me dumb in any way. I am pretty dumb. I'm not that smart of a person. Oh no, anxiety, that's the worst. That's cruel. That is like actual cruelty on the universe's part. Also, this is, I'm enjoying this. This would be a really bad place to dry your clothing. Like, ah, yes, I will dry my clothing next to this pool of water that is literally touching my house. I'm gonna leave it because it's entertaining me. I wonder if... Oh, I know what I kind of want to do, but I don't know if it'll work. Okay, well, we're gonna try this because I think this would be really cool. If it works, of course. Oh no, it's too far away. As I said, it'd be really cool if we could get the flags to join across the moat, but it's too far away, so we won't even try. My hood's fallen down. Hold on. I've got to have the hood up. It's the vibe, you know? Now it looks like we're starting to meet in the middle of where sort of finished off stream. Because, you know, I went around and did this a lot off stream and then realised, oh wait, shit, I said I was going to stream this. But, you know, ADHD, it's fine. Technically, it reminds me of those miniature things like the one in Beetlejuice. I haven't seen Beetlejuice. I know, I just lost a lot of goth points there, didn't I? I've never seen any of the Beetlejuice films. Please don't hate me. Gods of goth. It reminds me of like Nightmare Before Christmas. That sort of claymation. That claymation sort of miniature stop motion thing. That would be very dangerous to have two chimneys like that, so we're just gonna take that back. I think that is the only place I can put them though, so maybe they'll have to go there. It just doesn't seem very safe to me. I know, Max, I know, I know. I just never got round to it. Okay, at least Anxiety hasn't seen it either. Or Rocky. Okay, we're safe. We're safe. Is that colour? I feel like you should... Okay, no, you're the lightest. Okay, what colour are you? Are you that colour? I can't tell what brick tone this is, so we're just gonna go with that and not scrutinise it too closely. To be fair, Max, I'm not really a film sort of person. I'm more of a series sort of person. So... It's ironic, I don't really have the attention span for films, but give me something with hours worth of episodes to watch and I'm like, yeah, I'll be right on that. Actually, see what's on here. I'm sure that Beetlejuice is down for a movie night at some point in the server. If not, then request it and we'll see what we can do. How did that? Wait, did I just not put the second chimney in? Am I going mad here? Okay, you're definitely there. Okay, I'm going mad apparently. That's fine. We all knew I was a little bit mad anyway. No, that's exactly it, Rocky, I think. That and I can do other things while I'm watching a TV show. Because they don't tend to be like, you know, super fast paced and things. I can do other things and not feel bad about it so I can satisfy my ADHD. Whereas with a film, I feel like I've got to pay attention constantly so that I don't miss anything because it is only a couple of hours. Ooh, okay. Okay, I don't know how long of a stream this will be because my back isn't happy with sitting down. Haven't even been able to work out today, which makes me very sad. Not that I particularly like working out, but it just gives me something to do. I feel like watching Scooby-Doo. I love Scooby-Doo. It makes me very happy. But like the animated Scooby-Doo, like the cartoon. The films are great, like don't get me wrong. The films are amazing. Absolute masterpieces of modern cinema. However, I do kind of also want to watch like the original Scooby-Doo. Not whatever crap they're passing for the Scooby-Doo animation these days. I've never got a craving for Heath Ledger's Joker last night. Stayed up till 2 AM watching The Dark Knight. Great film to stay up late and watch though. Oh, I'm the same anxiety. I live on the top floor, no lift. Four flights of stairs to somebody with bad joints that don't work properly. It's great. These too high? No, they look about right. Are they perfect? Nope. Will they do? Yes. Not a big fan of superhero movies. Like, I think they're fine, but I usually don't specifically seek them out. I mean, Heath Ledger's Joker was like culturally significant. So I feel like you can be excused. Even if it is DC. I'm a Marvel kind of guy. I mean, to be fair, Anxiety, don't forget, Maxie is 18. They've got youth on their side. And while you're not that much older, those few years make a difference. I know, right? I was thinking about... Obviously, now that I've got my master's degree, I've been thinking about like my undergrad a lot. I was thinking about like, wow, you know, starting that at 18 and moving out for the first time and like being independent and everything like that. I was like, Jesus Christ, I have so much energy. And this is before, you know, the chronic illnesses. Oh, you're welcome, Anxiety. Yeah, welcome to my world. This is before the chronic illnesses kicked in for me. And I was just so young and energetic and full of life and like desire to succeed and do things. Good lord. How time changes you, you know? Youth is on your side for now, yeah. Cass, my problem started when I was about 19, 20, so yeah. Everything just got worse over the years, and then I thought it was bad at the time, and then I got older and I was like, oh, no, no. Soup, hello! How are you, my dear? You're okay? Good. Glad to hear it. Also, Soup, we need to bully Ed into playing Helldivers at some point. Tried to join earlier, but the internet said no. That is a shame for you. One of my good, like, IRL friends is a few years younger than me. He is 23, 24. And I feel like he has a lot of energy, and I'm like, bro, how do you do this? Because I can't. And I couldn't when I was your age. Then I remember that he's not chronically ill like I am. Okay, we've got these guys to do down here, these guys here, and then I think that's it. Then we need to go through and do the lighting and everything, just make sure there's like street lights and things like that. Yes, so just bully Ed into playing Helldivers with us. Please. I don't want to play with strangers, you know? Sometimes I think back and wonder how I had the energy to deal with everything I can't handle now. Then I remember I was also living with my parents, so I didn't have to do cooking and cleaning on their own. And that was also working myself to the bone. That is exactly it. As I've got older, I have realised that I could still do those things if I really pushed myself. And pushed myself to the point of now being in so much pain and having to take a longer break than I would have had to before. Which is why I tend to behave myself a little bit more now. Thank you, Soup. Okay, so you're just gonna connect with that one over there. Oh, fuck it, why not? Going to a wedding on Saturday and you're kind of excited but also sad. You will be. You will be. But try and have a good time all the same. I know it's hard. Trust me, I know it's hard. But if you can, allow yourself to have a good time. Living on your own makes a mess. Like, even when I first moved to Scotland, I was living with a housemate, Sophie, who some of you may remember. She's been very busy recently. And even that made a difference, because, you know, if there were days that I couldn't do something, she was there to help. Now I'm, like, truly on my own. Living on your own is a whole other kind of weird that sort of nobody prepares you for. I like it, don't get me wrong, I love it. I love being able to, like, just sit around and watch TV in my pants if I want to. But sometimes having that little sort of cushion of help there is missed. Yeah, been there, Rocky. Excuse you. That was me after my undergrad. I burned out so hard, but then I went straight into a job where I was working, you know, in excess of maths that I can't do right now. I was working 6 13-hour shifts a week. That's what, 72 hours? No, more than that. A lot. I was working a lot. And I didn't have time to recover, ever. And I did that for about 2 years, and then I wondered why I was so broken. I think as you get older, you learn your limits a lot more, and you learn how to listen to your limits. I'm still not great at it, you know? If you followed my progress through my master's degree, you'll know what I mean. Oh my gosh, this camera. But I think I'm better. We're getting there, anyway. This cute little pink house. Ed's been a duck. What is he quacking about? Or is he just playing games with other people again? How dare he? Oh, I see what you mean. Ed has in fact been a duck. Just kind of need to remind myself about that from time to time. Oh, imposter syndrome is the worst. Imposter syndrome will ruin your life if you let it. And it is really hard to not let it. I was having this conversation the other day actually with a friend, saying I could have a PhD in something. I could be the only expert on one topic in the world and I would still have imposter syndrome. Because that's just how I am. imposter syndrome sucks. Big time. I wish it didn't exist, but it does. But then, the comforting thing as well is I was talking about this to a lecturer of mine who is the only expert in the world on her topic. And she was saying that even she gets imposter syndrome. So I'm sort of like, if somebody who I massively respect can get imposter syndrome and is verifiably the only expert in her field, I think we'll be okay. We've just got to learn to not listen to it, which I know is really fucking hard. But like, we'll get there. Maybe. I hope one day I'll get there. Oh, I have all that all the time, Rocky. So like with my... If you folks don't know, I am trans, masc, non-binary. Looking at beginning to medically transition soon. Though I'm still not like fully out about this. So that's going to be an interesting conversation to have with the parents. But I have imposter syndrome over that. I'm like, no, I'm not. You know, like, am I just doing this for attention? Okay, bye-bye, Soup. You know, it's the whole, am I just doing this for attention, or is this the way that I really feel? My biggest thing that I tell myself is, you're not faking if you still feel these symptoms when you're on your own, which sounds obvious and very easy for me to say, but it's true. And I have to sort of use that to almost like justify my existence to myself, or my symptoms to myself, and remind myself that you can't, what's the point of faking something when you're alone? Like, that doesn't make any sense. I'm gonna have to go through and change the colour of all of these now. Oh, why did I do that for that one house? Is it that colour? What colour are they normally, please? A bit darker. Okay. Well, we'll just do this one for now. Why not? But yeah, imposter syndrome sucks. I mean, here I am. Got my master's degree, for heaven's sake. And I can't let myself enjoy it yet, because I don't think that I'm worth it. I genuinely don't know what I learned or how I did a master's degree, because I'm such an idiot. I figured that wasn't finished anxiety. I'm gonna let you finish that there. I'm not that smart though, Rocky. I've said it before and I'll say it again. All a degree is fancy reading comprehension. Anybody could do one if they just thought a bit harder than they usually would. They're really not hard. The master's degree was naturally a little bit tougher than the undergraduate degree, but like still doable. Obviously, I did it and I'm a fool. Okay, these houses here, which this roof is different. So I'm gonna... That's why that roof is different. Yes, I remember now. First person in my entire family to go to uni. And my brain still finds a way to tell me I'm not smart enough for it. Dear brain, I would not have gotten to uni if I wasn't. Okay, so when I was doing my undergraduate degree, I was a mentor for new students coming into the university who had got there through the foundation program, which is, you know, you don't necessarily have the grades or the qualifications to enter uni and through the traditional way, you know, through your results or whatever when you're 18. And I used to say to people that if you're experiencing imposter syndrome about doing your undergraduate degree and you do not feel like you should be here, remember that a university is, at the end of the day, a business. And they do not want to take on clients, aka students, who are a risky investment. So those students who may fail, who may not succeed enough to, you know, go through every single one of their years so that the university gets their money. Like, they don't want that. They want successful students. So they would not have taken you on if they did not think that you were going to be a worthwhile investment. And the amount of times I would have new students looking at me like, wait a minute, wait. I'm like, yeah, think about it. This place wants your money. It's in their interest for you to stay here as long as possible, which means you completing your grades and getting through. Why would they allow you to enter if they didn't think that you were going to be a worthwhile addition to their, essentially their cash flow? Okay, that's fair anxiety, but you know what I mean? Like, they're not going to... In the case of universities where you don't pay that much money, your failure would make them look bad. So they're not going to take you on if you're going to fail. Yeah, this is also reminded me that yes, at one point I was a sort of motivational speaker at uni. It was weird. I was just as horrified as everybody else was. But no, it dawned on me the other day that I am now the most educated person in my family. Which felt weird, because that's always been my sister. But no, it's me now. Aiming to be the first doctor in the family. That's what we're going for. These are pretty cute little houses. They're cute. Okay. How many times do I say, oh, that's cute in this game? We just need to ignore me now when I say it. One of my 2 courses has a dropout rate of around 70%. Good lord. Yeah, from a master's degree, I think the thing was like there were about 100 places to get onto my course, and I'm like, you did it. Out of all the people who applied, I got on and I completed it. Doesn't always work for me though, because I'm like, well, odds are that someone was going to get picked and they picked me. Like, didn't really work for me, but if that works for you, amazing. So you don't actually pay for university. All you got to pay for is the required literature. Yeah, fair. They'll probably get funded by the state. Yeah, taxes, because it will be the Scandinavian model, because you know you're in Scandinavia. I studied political science at Aarhus University in Denmark, and what I learned there was that Scandinavia does everything properly. Absolutely not. Anxiety, you brag away. This, of all the channels out there, or within Anxious Cat, this is the channel to brag about academic success, okay? Go for it. Be proud of yourself. I'll allow it. I'm not going to judge you. That's cool. That's very cool, Rocky. It's true, I didn't pay for my time in Denmark, though I paid for my time in my undergrad university, so like that fee sort of covered my time over there, I guess. I've also got to remind myself that the University of Glasgow is one of the better universities in the country, and I've come out of it. I succeeded. It's weird. Rocky's right, it absolutely did not come across as bragging. And you know what, even if it did come across as bragging, I would be the first person to hype you up. So don't worry. I like stories about academic success. It makes me feel good. As a former teacher, as somebody who's gone through the education system, it makes me feel great to hear about academic success. What I've got to do now is compete with lots of people for very, very few spaces on a funded program. A PhD where they pay me to do it, and that's gonna be hard. That's gonna be the difficult thing here. But you know what, we'll figure it out. Even if I do have to beg them, I would get on my knees. That sounds sexual. I would beg. That also sounds sexual. I would plead with them to let me on. I would cry if I had to. In their face. Ugly cry. Snot and everything. That's what I'd do. Alas, I've got to actually start my application yet, which I haven't done. I need to. I will at some point. You're about the same level. Yeah, why not? We're not doing that though. Anyway, in other news, my new headset has been fully funded and is on its way. Thank you to Anxiety, who's in chat, and Jay, who is not in chat but is one of my very good friends. He's my son, if you don't know. Not literally, not like biologically, but he's my adopted son, and I take that role very seriously. And an anonymous user, who I don't know who you are, but you donated a good chunk of the cost of the headset, but the new headset is on its way. What's happening with this one at the moment is it will play sound. It's playing sound at the moment, that's fine. But then it will just cut out. And then when it cuts out, obviously, whatever is playing, audio-wise, on my PC, whether it's Spotify or YouTube or games or whatever, they pause. Because that's what happens when you remove headphones, even though they're plugged in. And it keeps on cutting out. Now, I do have Bluetooth, like, earpods. But what happens there is I can't control how loud anything is. So what I normally do when sound alerts are playing and they're really loud, I turn it down on my headset. I wouldn't be able to do that with my earpods, and I feel like I would deafen myself. So the headset is on the way, so thank you very much. And as soon as that gets here, hopefully my setup will stop being quite as janky. You started to play the forest and you ran into a canoe-baloob. That's typically what happens in the forest. You do get the canoe-baloobs coming out often. And they are... Wait until you run into a Veronica. Or... Not a Veronica, a Virginia. Or the other guys. They are something else entirely. Okay, we have... finished. We just need to go through... I think we're finished. We just need to go through it and do all of the lighting now, and then we're done. Also, Max, I should get you in on deforestation at some point. So let's just get to the point where the lights turn on. Okay, but with the windows too, because that looks so cozy. There we go. Look at this place, it's so cute. Okay. Now what we're going to do is we're going to go through and place street lights, basically. Whether that be on houses or on the floor. Not the floor, the road. Just light the place up a little bit. You know, so that we all feel safe when we're walking around. So some idiot in a balaclava doesn't jump out and scare us, you know? Imagine wearing a balaclava. So antisocial. But anyway, the headphones got funded so fast. I know. So from the moment I posted in the Discord saying, you know, basically I'm really sorry, I don't beg for money often, but I'm sort of having to here, to get in the email that they were on their way was 4 hours. You guys are amazing. And I can't thank you enough for all of your support and your willingness to help. Gets a little bit overwhelming. It's why I was late to streaming, actually, because I was crying. I'm not ashamed to admit it. I was crying. I was having a little weep. Because I'm not used to people helping me out like that so readily and without me having to justify what I need help for. So yeah, you guys are great. You're good, but you made me cry and then I was late to stream. I'll take it though. It's okay. Thank you, Anxiety. I appreciate that. I don't ever expect people to help me, you know, it's always just a if you can, you know, I would appreciate it because, you know, I don't have a job, I can't afford to pay for a lot of the things that I need because I don't have any income. But you know, I appreciate everything that you guys help me with. And I'm really having to concentrate here. Sorry, hold on. That looks good. Excuse you, I told you to go there. Thank you. After we have finished this PillowRealm, I will take you around to what I'm currently building. It's another castle, what a shock. And then we'll probably end the stream once we've done some work on that one. I'm not going to end it straight away when this is done. But I am also in pain. Like I said, with my back and my hips. They're not happy today, like not at all. Yeah, I've been taking it easy all day. Something's just not happy, you know? It's been shouting at me all day. I've been sort of at my desk and then that was hurting, so I went to lay down and then that was hurting. Just haven't been able to get comfortable all day. Which has led to me being quite restless. But, you know, that's just my life. That's just the way it goes for me. Because chronic pain is chronic and painful. Who would have thought? Who would have thought that chronic pain was chronic and painful? That's a perfect spot for a street lamp. There we go. Just trying to make sure that there is enough light. And if that means placing a ridiculous amount of lamps everywhere, then so be it. Can't remember if this is a pathway. Okay, it is a pathway. So let's put a light here. That works. Lamps are the best. I love the lamps in this game. I think they are shockingly very cute. Do you know what else this game reminds me of, actually? It reminds me of the Fable franchise. Aesthetic wise. Fable is one of my favourite games, if you didn't know. I think everything about that game is perfect. Or that franchise is perfect. Even if it's not my favourite franchise. But you know, everything about it is so good. Actually, I'm going to put some lamps up here too. I wish you could put lamps like on the legs here. That would be great. But yeah, it's got sort of Fable vibes. Oh, it's just so cute. Like I haven't said that enough. Okay, we're getting there. if there is anything else you want to see me build on Tiny Glade, please do let me know, because I am really enjoying this game at the moment. And, you know, I always appreciate your input into whatever I'm doing. We'll just throw off a little reply to Dean there. Dean has absolutely got this. They're going to kick ass. You enjoy watching me build anything in Tiny Glade? Okay, that's cool. We could go with that. I can live with that. But if there is ever anything in particular that you want me to play, I'll see what I can do. Obviously at the moment that would probably mean like nothing new, so it'd have to be games from my library already. Brocky, you can be as indecisive as you want in your answers, because as long as I know that people are liking Tiny Glade, then I could just run with it, you know? Rather than playing something and being like, do people care? Like 7 Days. I don't know if people care about 7 Days anymore. I care about 7 Days. I was with Doris earlier, actually, it was great. But you know, it's I'm aware that I play it a lot and I don't want to overplay it for you guys. But we do love Doris. Hello Muzz, how are you, my dear? Okay, that's good, Rocky. That is good. I hope that you continue to care. I also love 7 Days. I love 7 Days, I love Tiny Glade. Love Helldivers, but I don't think I could stream that, honestly. That is... I had to download it onto my laptop because my PC didn't have enough space for it. That is a big game. So I don't think that I could stream that. But The Forest, 7 Days... Sims, anything. Sorry, hold on. That is really hurting me right now. Okay, sorry about that. I just had to take a moment. Oh, okay. The chronic paining rather savagely right now. Totally forgotten what I was saying there because my brain just basically ceased to exist for a minute. I reckon we won't be live for too much longer, if I'm being completely honest with you folks, which I always strive to do, because I'm in reasonable amounts of pain, but I want to get this finished. Yeah, I will. I'll finish this and then I'll probably head off because my body is trying to kill me. I'm about 90% sure it doesn't like me anymore. Chronic pain is fun, hey guys. We love chronic pain in this house. Also, I'm thinking about doing something special for Halloween. Would we be interested in that? Or do you want me to just shut up? I've had an idea. And I'm not going to tell you what it is. Obviously it would be a surprise. But if you want Halloween content, then I shall go ahead and do it. And if you don't want Halloween content, then I shall forget about it. But it would take reasonable amounts of effort. So I wouldn't want it to be wasted, you know? Max says yes. Okay. You always want content. Okay. It would probably be released on Instagram or YouTube, depending on how long how long form it is. But yeah, okay. I will keep you updated. Look at all of these little glittering lights. Isn't it so cute? Okay, that was very enthusiastic, Miles. Thank you. It's almost like you're my friend or something. When don't you want? I don't know when you don't want content. That's why I always ask you. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go around and add lights to the wall around the moat too. Reasonably close by each other. I'm not checking the spacing of these two intensely, if I'm being totally honest with you guys. There we go, now it just highlights everything. I'm absolutely digging the 19th century feel. I would have said it was a bit earlier than that. A little bit. I always get sort of the layout is a bit more medieval. Like the you know, if this was an actual town, I would look at it and say that is a medieval layout. But the buildings, I would go for sort of 18th century. And then these kind, you know, a bit older. And then like this kind, obviously even older. You know, that would be very much a... Goodbye, sheep. That would be very much a Tudor building, you know, same with this guy. And to an extent, this guy. But yeah, so it totally depends on, I think, where you're looking here. But it is very cool. Let's take a walk around. As usual, we spawn in the moat. Your laptop decided to turn off and reboot itself without warning you. I love it when they do that. What did you say related to Halloween? I've been thinking of making some special content for Halloween. It would be a bit of a project though. And why did I do that? And it would take a fair bit of effort. So I just wanted to know whether people would want it or not. Seems like folks do. Here's Rocky's house. Very cute. Let's just take a wee walk around. It's very narrow and packed in some places. But I think it's pretty cute here. Yeah, it was Rocky's house. I like this place that we've built. Definitely yes from you. Okay. I will see what I can do because I'm going to need help on this one. So I'm going to have to rally the troops, also known as my friends, and see what we can do. I've got it all set up in my head, but you know, that doesn't often translate to getting help because other people can't read my mind, as it turns out. Shockingly. So yeah, we're just gonna take a wander around this place now. Will there be blood? Potentially. Potentially. Not sure yet. And for the record, Twitch, that's fake blood. No actual blood will be spilled on purpose. For the record. But there may potentially be fake blood going around. I don't think that's the vibe I'm going for once. I know, a shocker. But we'll see how it pans out. These little lanes are so tight and cute. Love this house. I think that folks would like this content if it came out. This looks so good. I bet this looks good during the night. When all the windows have light in them too. Yeah, that looks so cute. Anyway. let us get ready to say our goodbyes. Okie dokie, artichoke. Right, I am gonna have to go. I'm in quite a bit of pain. And I want to... Don't know if you heard that, that was my shoulder breaking. So that's great. I want to sit very still for a little while and not do anything. And I know I'm sitting very still and not doing anything here, but I want to like lay down and not do anything. You did hear that. It was painful in a good way. You know, not in like a I need to take a moment way. That's just a normal amount of pain. Anyway. What am I supposed to do right now? Discord. If you are not already part of the Discord and you wish to be, there is the link. Please do come and join it if you have Discord and that is something you are into. You can keep up to date with everything that I'm doing, everything that the other cats are doing. You can join the community, make friends, and you'll get more reliable updates about when one of us is live than you will from Twitch. Thank you, Cass, for coming through. Socials. You can follow me on Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube. TikTok scares me. YouTube is where my VODs go to die. I am all over Instagram. I am all over that place like a virus. If you are fond of vaguely thirst trappy mask content, that seems to what I've fallen into, that is where you'll find it on my Instagram page. Merch. I have merchandise. I'm trialing something new at the moment. If we don't like it, we can remove it. But you can sign up as a member to my merch store for $5 a month, and you'll be granted access to limited edition, not even limited edition, just unique products that are for members only, which I am in the process of designing at the moment. So if you want to do that, you can do that. And also once a month I release super limited edition, as in there is only one of them, 8-page mini magazine full of, you know, little bits of artwork and poetry and random crap from me to you. It's a little trinket that you get, and it really helps me out if you purchase them. So that's also something that you can find on my merch store. Always being updated. There's always something new. And my wish list. I do indeed have a wish list. If you want to spend a little bit, wow, words. If you want to spend a little bit of money on me, you don't have to, of course, but there are plenty of things on there that you can donate to. Some of which, you know, go right back into the channel, such as masks or equipment, things that I need. Or just little treats. If you want to buy me little treats, you can do that there. So, oh, I'm glad that you like the Manly Yelp jumper. I'm glad that you like the Manly Yelp jumper. I don't actually have one. I've got the t-shirts, because obviously, you know, I've made them. I've got the t-shirts. Don't have the hoodie. There's also a Ghoul Crew hoodie that I've just dropped. So if you are a fan of Thursdays, which is when we play Phasmophobia on Thursdays, funnily enough, you can grab a Ghoul Crew jumper or t-shirt, or I believe there's a mug up there too. So you can do all of those things. I am thinking that for members, I am going to re-release the infamous Pillow Talk bikini, and some other things too that will be coming your way. If you have been eyeing up the not that kinky item on my merch store, that is currently out of stock. That should be coming back in stock soon. I will keep you updated. And yes, the Sip Sip Sid. I have the old one right here. This is my old logo. But the updated Sip Sip Sid, the Doodle edition, is available on my merch store too. Had a lot of fun with that one, and if you buy it, look out for an Easter egg, because there is an Easter egg on there that will bring you just a little bit closer to me. I'm gonna go now, because I hurt all over. But thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you. I will see you tomorrow night for, you guessed it, Thursday. It's Phasmophobia, it's Thursday, I'll be joined by the Go Crew, and we will have a wonderful, chaotic bullshit time. Okay. See you all later, guys. Thank you so much, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.